Hello, good afternoon, everybody. We are closed today because of the weather, so it is a little later than 1, but I decided to do a yoga class from home. For those of you that maybe want to get a little yoga in, especially since we didn't have class last week with Thanksgiving. For those of you that have not done yoga, hopefully maybe you'll try this out and enjoy it and want to come to class with us. All right, so we'll go ahead and we will sit back, nice and relaxed, hands wherever's comfortable. We'll go ahead and take some big inhales through our nose. And then with yoga, we take big exhales out through the nose as well. Inhale and exhale. Now you want to feel your belly expand with each inhale, like it's filling up with air as a balloon. And then we'll exhale. Again, big inhale. And exhale. Taking nice, calming, relaxing breaths. Good. On the next inhale, let's take our head and let's let it hang to the front. Back and forth it swings. Feeling the stretch in the back of our neck. Then we come back to the center. We're going to look straight up and then tuck our chin down to our chest, working on the range of motion through our neck. Looking up. Let's bring it back to the center, looking front. Now let's turn side, center, other side, center. We're pausing in the middle, looking over those shoulders. Each time we're looking back a little further. Good. Coming back to the center, let's shrug those shoulders up and then exhale. Let them fall down to the back. Again, inhale, we shrug up. Exhale, down to the back. Good. We shrug and down. Again, this time let's shrug those shoulders up, and on the exhale, let's round them to the front. Loosening up your shoulders, letting any tension fade away. Good, shrugging up. Let's do one more. Good, now let's get the whole arms involved. Let's swim to the front. Working on our shoulder, working on that range of motion. Now let's take it back, doing what we can, opening up to the back. Whatever range of motion you have, whatever is allowed with your shoulders. Good, bringing the hands down to the thighs. Let's go ahead and float those arms up to the side. Wiggle your fingertips and we'll bring them down. Good, again, inhale, we float up. Wiggle the fingers and we'll bring it down. Floating up, we wiggle. And down. This time, let's float them up to the front. We're going to squeeze and release. Down. Good. Floating hands up with a big inhale. Squeeze and down. One more. Let's close and open and bring them down. Good. Hands to the thighs. Let's add a little bit of a twist to the back. And we'll exhale back. Good, again, inhale, we twist. Exhale, we come back. Good, turning to the side. Loosening up our spine. Coming back center. Let's move on to the lower body a little bit. Let's inhale, pull that left knee in. We're gonna round our back, tucking our chin down. Just feeling that nice stretch from the crown of your head down to your tailbone. Holding here And on our next exhale, let's lower that leg and bringing in our right leg. Same thing here. And we'll exhale. Let's go back to that left leg. Let's pull that knee in and let's roll our foot. Let's do some circles with our foot. And we'll go back the other way. Good, and on our exhale, let's lower that leg. Inhale, let's go ahead and bring that knee in. We're gonna roll. And let's go back the other way. Good, and we'll exhale, releasing that leg. Get a little bit of water if you need. We're gonna scoot forward in our chair, sitting upright, nice and tall. Good, let's take our hands to our thighs to start. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna inhale up, arching our back. We begin with our cat-cow stretch. And on your exhale, round your back, tucking your chin to your chest. Again, big inhale up, we're looking up. And big exhale, round and tuck. One more like that. We inhale up, arching that back, looking up. And then exhale, round and tuck. Coming back up, let's sit up nice and tall, big inhale, opening up the chest. And on our exhale, we're gonna come forward. Arms are reaching back into our airplane pose. Those palms are facing in. Good, hands to the thighs. Let's inhale tall. And exhale, we fold forward, pushing that air out as you lean forward. Good, hands to the thighs. Again, inhale up. And exhale, we come forward. Good, this time let's inhale, reaching our hand up overhead, we lean to the side. Now as you lean, we're not gonna let our hip lift off the chair. Keep pushing your hip into the chair. And let's release. Switching sides, we reach and stretch. Good, and release. Back to that first side, we come up overhead, stretching a little bit farther, making yourself a little taller. We'll come back down. Good, reaching and stretching. And we'll come back. Let's do one more on each side. We reach on up, we stretch to the side. And we come back down. One more, we come back. And we'll bring it down. Hands to the thighs, we're gonna put those three together. So we're gonna inhale up, looking up, arching our back. Taking a big exhale, round, tucking chin to chest. Inhale up, nice and tall. Exhale, we come forward, arms back, palms are facing in. Feel those shoulders pulling away from your ear. And we'll inhale, bringing that right arm up, stretching to the side. And we'll release. Left arm comes up, we reach and stretch. Back down. Let's do that all together one more time. Inhale up, looking up. Big exhale, round, tucking chin to chest. Inhale up tall. Exhale forward, arms back, palms in. Inhale, we reach, stretching to the side. And release. Going the other way, we stretch. Good, bringing those arms down. Again, get a little bit of water if you need. Looks like I have some people joining me now. All right. Now in our yoga class, we often check in, see how people are feeling. 1, 2, 3. 1 means we're just getting started. 2, we're starting to warm up, getting a little heated, maybe pushing ourselves a little bit. And then 3 is we are overexerting ourselves. Maybe if we're doing balance stuff, we're losing our balance. So we don't want to get to a 3. We want to stay kind of at a 1, up to a 2, and then back down to a 1. All right, our next series of poses, we're gonna start with our left leg. We're gonna go ahead and take that leg, picking it up, we're gonna open out to the side. Good, and using your hands to help, we'll bring that leg back in. Opening up the hip, we bring it out to the side. Again, bringing it back in. This time, let's open up, bring that hip out to the side, and I'm gonna kind of shift my hips so I'm even between my legs, facing the front. Hands are gonna come to our thighs, and we're gonna reach down with our left hand. Right hand is coming up overhead, stretching to the side. Good, let's bring our right hand to our thigh, pushing ourselves up, and we're gonna come down with a nice flat back. Feeling that stretch through your lower back, and we'll push back up. Good, again, coming down, nice flat back, reaching forward, and we'll push ourselves up. Now we're gonna go ahead and take this right leg, we're gonna bring it to the back, opening up our hips, we're shifting facing this side. Now we wanna feel that stretch here on our hip flexor of this leg. So you can come, I like to kind of go on my laces of my foot. You can come on the ball of or the toe as well. Opening up that hip. Good, and let's bring that foot back up to the front. We're gonna open back up and come down with a nice flat back. From here, bringing the left arm down, right arm up, we open to the side, twisting, adding that nice rotation. Right hand to thigh, we push ourselves up, shifting our hips. Let's bring that foot back again. Opening up. Now this time I'm gonna give you an option for a little bit of a deeper stretch, taking this front arm, this right arm, and reaching to the back. Good, we'll bring that arm down. We're gonna bring that right leg up to the front. We'll walk our right leg forward, and let's go ahead and bring that left leg forward as well. Now let's do our other side. So right leg, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to bring it out to the side. Again, using those hands if you want. We'll bring it back to the front. Again, opening up. We're just kind of getting those hips loose. Back to the front. One more time, let's open up. This time shifting ourselves so our hips are even between the legs. Hands to the thighs, we're gonna come down with a nice flat back. Pushing ourselves back up. Again, coming down, reaching forward, thinking about extending out. Now, if you have any blood pressure issues, you wanna keep that heart above, or your head above your heart, so that you don't have any change in blood pressure. Now we're gonna take our right arm down to the inside of the leg. Left arm comes up as we twist. Good, bringing left hand to thigh. We're gonna push ourselves up. Turning ourselves facing the side, we'll bring our left leg back this time. Opening up that left hip. Feeling that stretch. If you don't feel it, you can always kind of play around with it, move the foot. We'll bring that left leg up. Good, opening back up. Hands to thighs, we're gonna come down with that flat back. Bringing right hand down inside of leg, left arm comes up. Left hand to thigh, we'll push ourselves up. Shifting, we bring that left leg back. Now here we're gonna add that option again. You can take this left arm and reach towards the back of the room. And we'll release that arm, bringing it down. Left leg comes up to right. We'll bring left leg back, and then our right leg back. Good. Again, let's go ahead and get a little bit of water if you need. Hopefully we're starting to warm up a little bit. We're gonna bring our feet underneath the lip of the chair, our arms across our chest, and we're gonna push ourselves standing up, and we're gonna come behind our chair. Move this forward a little bit. So we're behind our chair. I think I'm gonna not go behind my chair just so that you guys can see me a little bit better. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna bring our feet out wide, toes pointed to the side. We're gonna inhale, sinking our hips down, arms sweep up overhead. Exhale, we'll come up. Good, inhale, we sweep down, those arms come up overhead, reaching big and coming up. One more time, sweeping down, and we'll bring ourselves up. Hands are gonna come to our thighs. Let's come down halfway in this kind of resting position, and you're gonna drop your left shoulder, pushing the heel of your left hand into your leg. You should feel that stretch on the inside of your left leg, in your shoulder. We'll come back center, and we're gonna switch, drop that right shoulder. Good, again, back to the center. Let's go back, left shoulder drops. And to the center, right shoulder drops. To the center, let's go ahead and push ourselves up, taking the feet out wide so that the toes are facing the front, and we're gonna bend our right leg, lunging down to the right. Left leg is straight, feeling that stretch along the inside of your left leg, and we'll come back up. Again, let's go down same side, back down to the right, maybe a little further, and back to the center. One more time, we lunge down. Good, coming back up. Now let's switch directions. Let's head to the left, keeping our right leg straight now. We come back in. Again, coming down. Working on our range of motion as we go through it, maybe getting a little deeper in each stretch. We'll come back to the center, bringing our heels back in. Let's inhale, sweep the arms down, or sweep the arms up overhead, coming down. Let's come up halfway, hands to the thighs, dipping our shoulder. Back to the center, let's dip our other shoulder. Back center, we come up, heels out, let's lunge to the left. Coming center, heels in, we sweep. Coming up halfway, hands to the thighs, let's dip. Oh, feeling those hips loosen up, we dip the other way. The inside of the legs, back center, we push up, opening the feet again. We lunge to the right. Back center, heels in. One more time, let's sweep our arms, coming down. Good, up halfway, dipping those shoulders one more time. To the center, and we switch. Good, coming back center, let's push ourselves up, carefully walking our feet in. Again, getting a little water if you need. This time we're gonna come diagonal off our chair. So our chair is right here if we need to hold on to it, but we've got room in front of us. Our feet are coming underneath our hips. Time for one of my class's favorite poses. We've got our chair pose, reaching back with our hips, arms come out to the front. Good, pushing through, let's come up tall. Again, inhale, we sink down. Again, you can always use your chair, holding on if you need to. And we'll bring ourselves back up. One more time, we sink down, arms out in front. Good, bringing ourselves up. Let's walk our right foot forward, left foot back. With both legs straight, we're gonna hinge at our hips, coming forward into our pyramid pose. Now your hands can rest on your thigh, maybe on the chair, or they can come down to your shin. All depends on your flexibility. Let's bring ourselves back up. Good, again, we lean forward. Think about reaching out instead of down. Good, bringing ourselves back up. We're gonna bring our arms out to the side. Now I want you to take let's go with our back hand. We're gonna bring it to the front, threading. That hand comes nice and close along the body. We open up. Again, bringing it in. And we open. One more, let's bring it forward. Good, opening back up. Let's let the hands come down. We'll step our feet back together and we're gonna sit in our chair. It's a comfy chair, a recliner, maybe a lazy boy. We come back up. Right leg comes back this time. Let's do the other side. Hinging at that waist, we come forward into that pyramid pose. Good, let's push ourselves up. Same thing here, we want to keep that back flat. Now you can have a slight bend in your knees so that your joints aren't locked. And we'll bring ourselves back up. Arms out to the side, let's turn ourselves to the side. We're gonna bring our back hand. For me, that's my right hand. I'm gonna thread it up to the front. And then open back. Good, we thread. And open. One more, bringing it forward. And we'll open back up. Let those arms come down. Let's step our feet back together. We're gonna sit in that chair. Good, nice strong legs. We come up, bringing our left foot back. Let's go through one more time. Leaning forward, nice flat back, pyramid pose. Coming up, arms out to the side, our back hand threads to the front. And we open up. Arms down, feet together, sinking into that chair. Good, coming up again, we take right foot back. Hinging at the hips, coming forward, pyramid pose. We come up, arms out to the side. We thread. We'll open back up, let those arms come down, bringing our feet together. Let's sit back in one final chair. This time as we come up, I want you to come up slow to a 4 count. We're coming up 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, good job. Hopefully we're starting to warm up. Get into a 2 maybe, hopefully not a 3. If at any point you start overheating or feeling exhausted, take a quick break and then hop back in when you're ready. Now our next series, our feet are gonna be in our warrior stance, one of my favorite series. We're gonna have the chair by our hand again, so we can hold on if we need to. Right foot's gonna face the front. Your left foot is facing the side. Now that left foot is in line with the arch of your right foot. Both legs are straight to start. We're gonna start with warrior 2. So we're gonna bend that left knee and arms open up to the side, reaching out. Good, as we hold these poses, we may hold them a little longer than you're comfortable doing so just come out if you need to. Let's straighten that leg, bringing our arms down. Now with both legs straight, we're going into our triangle pose. So we're gonna tilt down to the side. You're tilting down to your left. You can look up at your hand if you need to. Going only as low as you can go comfortably. We'll come back up. Now let's take our hips and turn them to the left now. You're gonna bend your left knee and arms are reaching out in front. Let's straighten our knee, bring our arms down, hips back to the front. Now we're gonna put those 3 together. So we start by opening up in warrior 2, reaching out to the side. As we straighten the leg, we're going to turn down to the left. From here, as we come up, turn your hips to the side, bring those arms. Now you can stay with them out in front, or if you have pretty good range of motion in your shoulders, you can bring them up overhead. From here, keeping that left knee bent, we just open back up, warrior 2. Straightening the leg, we come down, triangle. We come up, turning our hips to the side, warrior one, bringing those arms up. Keeping left knee bent, we open up, warrior two, reaching out to our side. Straighten our leg, we turn down, triangle. Coming back up, hips to the side, we reach. Warrior one, nice strong stance. Let's straighten our leg this time, arms come down, hips back to me, and let's switch our feet. So our left foot's gonna face the front, right foot is facing the side. Both legs are straight to start. We're gonna go ahead and bend the right leg, arms out to the side, warrior two. Again, holding it a little bit longer this first time, getting used to the pose, used to the feet position. Let's drop the arms and straighten our leg. We're going to take our hips, we're turning down to the right this time. Again, you can look up at that hand if you've got pretty good balance, or you may just need to look forward and focus your eyes on one spot. Let's come up, arms down. We're going to turn our hips to the right, bending the right knee. The arms come out in front to start. Should feel that in your hip. Good, let's straighten our leg, turning back to the front. We open up, warrior two. Now these warrior stances are great for opening up your hips. If you sit a lot, they might be pretty tight. We'll turn down, triangle. As we come up, turn the hips to the right, bend your right knee, reaching the arms. You can stay out in front, or again, we can come up overhead. We'll come back to the front, keeping our knee bent. Good, now let's straighten and turn our hips down to the side. Coming up, hips turn to the side, arms reach up overhead. Keeping your knee bent one more time, we open up. Warrior two. Straighten our leg, we turn down. For our triangle. Coming up, we bend our knee, arms come up. Now let's go ahead and straighten the leg, arms down, hips back to me. Carefully walk your feet in. Again, get a little water if you need. We're gonna move on to our balance poses. All right, our next set of poses we're going to hold. So we're gonna start by standing on our right foot. Chair is right here if you need to. You're welcome to hold on as you need. Just challenge yourself. Maybe it's a finger or two instead of gripping the chair, just here. We're gonna bring our left foot into the heel or the arch of your right foot, bringing it up against the leg. This is our tree pose. Now you can stay right here, or you can try picking that foot up off the ground. Just be careful you're not pressing it right against the inside of your knee. You're either below, or if you've got really good flexibility, above your knee. Hands can come into your chest. Good, we'll bring that foot down. Let's bring it to the front. We're gonna go ahead and pick it up. Arms are gonna come out to the side, palms up. Balancing here. Now the trick with balance is if you focus your eyes on one spot, it helps rather than looking all over the place. We'll bring that foot down, arms down. Now we're gonna stay on that right foot, left leg's coming to the back. We're gonna lean forward slightly. You can keep that back foot on the ground, or you can pick it up off the ground. Arms can also reach out in front. You can always do one arm and hold on. Good, and we'll bring ourselves up. We're gonna switch sides. So switch sides of your chair if you need to. We're gonna stand on our left foot this time. Right foot's coming into the arch. We'll bring that right foot up against the leg. This is our tree pose. Again, you can stay right here or you can bring it up off the ground, holding on if you need to with one hand maybe. Good, bringing it down. Foot comes to the front. We're gonna go ahead. This time I want you to bend your knee, lifting it up. Arms are coming out to the side, palms up. Bringing them down. Standing on the left foot, we're gonna go ahead and lean forward, foot back. Again, you can keep that toe on the ground or you can pick it up. Arms can come out. Some days your balance may be better than others. Unfortunately, there's no kind of rhyme or reason for it. We'll come back up. Now let's switch. We're gonna go back to the first side. Standing on our right foot. That left leg is coming in. So we have our 3 poses. Now in class, I challenge people, if you have pretty good balance, to try to keep the left foot off the ground. So we'll start in our tree pose. Now if you need to, you tap that foot down anytime. We'll bring it up to the front, arms out, palms up. Now the next transition's a little tricky, bringing it to the back. We lean forward, arms can come out. Holding on to your chair if you need to, and we'll come back up. Switching sides, let's try that on the left foot. So the right heel comes in, we bring it up. Good, again, you can come off the ground, hands come in. Next one, the knee comes to the front, arms out, palms up. Leaning forward, bring that foot back, toe down. Arms can reach out in front for our warrior 3 pose. And we come back up. Good job, you guys made it. Now we just got a little more stretching to do. But we get to sit down again. Let's grab our chairs. We're gonna sit back down. We're gonna start with our pigeon pose. So you're gonna bring your left leg. You can cross it across the lap of the right, or you can come down at your ankles. You want to feel that stretch on the outside of your left hip. So you may feel it just by sitting in this position. You may need to lean forward a little bit, or even gently push down on the inside of the knee. Taking nice deep breaths. Now your heart rate may have gotten up a little bit while we did the work phase. Letting it come back down. Good, let's sit back up. Bring that foot down. We're gonna cross our ankles and intertwine our arms. You wanna try to get your palms touching. It is a challenge, I know. Doing the best you can. You want to feel that stretch in your back between your shoulder blades. Taking nice deep breaths through the stretch, feeling tension release. And let's uncross the arms, uncross our feet, and we're going to turn to the left. Grabbing the back of the chair, we look over our left shoulder. Deep breaths. Now let's come back to the center. We're going to bring our right foot across the left leg, or you can cross down at the ankles. Same thing, we can lean forward if you need to, or you can push down. Feeling a nice deep stretch. Whew. Good, let's bring that foot down, crossing at our ankles. Let's intertwine our arms in the opposite direction. Trying to get those palms touching again. Head is nice and neutral, looking forward. Let's uncross those arms, uncross our feet. Now let's turn to the right, looking over our right shoulder. coming back to the center. Let's bring our left hand up to the side of the head. Right arm hangs by the side, tilting your head slightly. You should feel that stretch from your ear to your shoulder. And we'll switch going the other direction. And we'll release. Let's sit back in our chair. You can lean back, relax. If you're comfortable doing so, you can close your eyes. We're going to bring our focus back to our breath. Back to big inhales, focusing on through the nose. And then a big exhale out through your nose as well. Big inhale. And exhale. Now I always end sometimes with a different breathing technique or meditation. Today I'm going to lead you through some box breathing. So with box breathing, we're going to inhale for a 4 count, hold for a 4 count, exhale for a 4 count, and then hold again for a 4 count. We're going to do 4 of those breaths. So let's inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Now you can keep with that breath if you like. It's a very nice, relaxing, calming breath. So if you ever find yourself stressed, maybe you're stuck in traffic or waiting in line somewhere, just taking some nice big box breaths can really help calm you down. All right, thank you guys for joining with me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Everybody stay safe out there. I hear the roads are icy and it's cold and windy. Hopefully you guys are all doing okay. And we will see you guys back at yoga next week. That is the 12th, so December 12th at 1 p.m. At Kingdom Builders. All right, thank you guys.